H2N plus 1 OH. Can you see that general formula?
Yes, sir.
Can you relate it with the general formula of alkanes?
They just added OH.
They added OH. So it's like an alkane where one hydrogen was removed by OH. Are we clear, guys?
Yes.
That is what you should understand there. Most alcohols have polar molecules. That is very important again, because if you are saying something is polar or non-polar, that is when you start to talk about the intermolecular forces present on that molecule. That is why even here, after alcohols, you'll see we're going to discuss carboxylic acids. After carboxylic acids, you combine a carboxylic acid with an alcohol to come up with an ester. After that, we are going to look now at different types of intermolecular forces that are present from alkanes to esters. And we are going to group them very nice, you'll see.
So what did you say the R stand for again?
The R stands for a chain of carbons. It can be 4 carbons, 5 carbons, 6 carbons, or just 1 carbon.
Doesn't it go up to 8?
Up to 8, yes, up to 8 carbons.
So R stands for more than like two carbons.
No, it just means a chain.
It's a chain. It can be 1, 2, 3, up to 8. Because if it is 1 carbon, maybe I should show you here. If it's CH3 OH, but between O and H, please indicate a bond. For some textbooks, as you can see, myself also, firstly I didn't put that dash, but I remembered immediately that no, CAPS emphasizes that between O and H, we should put that bond there. And it is only a bond between O and H here in alcohols. In esters and carboxylic acids, this OH goes together with the functional group. You will see the structure. So this one, since it's 1 carbon, what is the prefix? Meth. So this one is just methanol. But now, once you start to have more than 2 or more than 1, let's say we have 2. And then here OH. So this one becomes ethanol. From 3 going up, we need to indicate where is this OH, as we did with ketones. Okay, so let me say maybe I'm giving you a structure, and this structure is 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th carbon. And then by here we have OH. Now, if you count your carbons, again, prioritize your functional group. So that means you should start from here and say this is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2, because on carbon number 2 there is OH, which is the functional group for alcohols, and carbon number 3, carbon number 4. So if it is 4 carbon, what does it become? Bute. And if this OH was not there and it was H, it was going to be what? Butane. But now to write this name for alcohol, it should be butane dash 2 dash ol. So now it becomes butane 2 ol. Not but 2 ol. You will be marked wrong if you say that. It should be butane 2 ol. This part dash 2 dash ol replaces just one letter, which is E, from alkanes. Okay?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ask.
Why is the if it's a single oxygen bond, ne,
Mhm.
then it's written like build dash two dash O. But if there's two oxygen bonds, then we write it build die or dash two comma two.
Uh, let me pause you there. You'll see maybe on the next slide or the third slide from here, there's an activity that wants you to do that.
I did do that.
Oh, okay. I spoke about this methanol. This one, I'm sure you've seen this name, methanol, from the sanitizers. Yeah. So that methanol is an organic molecule or an organic compound, and it is an alcohol. That is why we are not advised to consume our sanitizers, even though they have alcohol. You won't get drunk, but you will get poisoned. So this is the problem. You will see the practical that you are going to do, I'll brief you just now. The practical that we are going to do is esterification, but I think we'll do it second term. When we do esterification, we'll be using alcohols. Some alcohols are smelling very bad. They smell very bad. Some they smell nice, like ethanol. I know ethanol smells very nice. You can even use it to remove maybe a permanent marker from the whiteboard. You can use ethanol. It works like spirit. So this is not just science that is there. You live with it. You use it every day. Even in perfumes, they use butanol. If you check the perfumes, if you read there behind, I'm not sure whether it says ingredients or what, but it tells you what was used to make that perfume. In most cases, there's an alcohol with 4 carbons, which is a butanol. So we saw this slide yesterday where we are saying alcohol has 2 poles. So the other part is non-polar, the other part is a polar end. I think I've emphasized the first bullet there when I was drawing that last structure of butane 2-ol. Because it says alcohols are classified according to the position of the hydroxyl group on the carbon chain. So if your structure has, or your molecule have 5 carbons, and the OH, which is the functional group, is by the 3rd carbon, then you should indicate where is that functional group. As we did there, we said butane 2-ol. Okay.
So,
Yes.
do you might ever add
This is red
no for the board?
for the board. Ish.
So, fine. You didn't know to me.
Oh yes.
Does the more amount of oxygen in the carbon chain determine the amount of alcohol the substance already?
I think the strength is determined.
Yeah, the strength.
I think it is determined by the number of carbons. You'll see when we talk about intermolecular forces. You'll see. Okay?
But it don't make sense. Because the last name, sorry, Jay. But you see what the sanitizers name, they all methanol. But some of them have 70% alcohol, some of them have
There's something called
75.
concentration. Does it ring a bell somewhere?
I understand.
Okay.
So,
Very okay, Jay.
so I don't understand what we're saying in blue.
Okay. Let us just switch here. Must be wait. Yeah, I think you should wait a moment. Imagine if this was not double bond O, but OH then H here.
What? Oh, H together.
I'm saying, imagine if this was not double bond O, it was OH and then it was H here. I'll just draw it just now. Okay, yeah, now it is.
Then it was gonna move the alcohol.
Yes.
No, but then.
Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw exactly what I drew here because you don't see. So by carbon number 2, we have OH, and then we have hydrogens everywhere here. So the longest chain is there. It's 4 carbons.
So why including H?
Yeah?
Why including H?
Because you must fit the longest chain in the functional group.
I know, but why is the H in it?
Which H?
Okay, never mind.
It's a chain. Okay? So it's a 4. So we know it's a bute. If this was not OH but H, it was going to be butane. So it's a butane. Don't write the E. Instead of the E, indicates the position of OH. Dash 2 dash on.
So instead of just putting H, you're gonna put OH. Then it's a alcohol. Because they added O.
They have let me intervene there. They have the hydroxyl group, which is OH.
So that's OH, you call it that?
Hydroxyl group, yes.
Okay. So that is how we're gonna have tension between this and ketone and the other one.
Yeah.
Because it's not double.
It's not a double bond O. Very good. It's not double bond O. Thank you. If it is a double bond O, then it becomes something else. They are going to ask you about primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. They are going to ask you about that. So, if you look at that box there, what do you notice?
The position of the O. Different.
The position of
The OH and the amount of hydrogen surrounding it is different in every alcohol stage.
elaborate.
Like in the first, in the primary alcohol stage, the OH is at the end of the chain.
Okay.
In the secondary alcohol stage, the OH is in the middle, somewhere in the middle of the carbon chain, and there's only a single hydrogen bond on the other side of the carbon atom. And in the tertiary stage, the OH bond shares the the carbon bond with another branch.
Okay. Someone to add or delete? Someone to add? Children, we are quiet today.
Yes, sir. Writing down.
Is this you?
Yes, sir.
Or it's a reformed you?
It's a reformed view.
Okay, something to note. Something to note here. This OH is bonded to carbon, and that carbon is bonded to only one other carbon. If you check here, the OH is bonded to carbon that is bonded with two other carbons. Here, the OH is bonded with carbon that is bonded with how many? 3 carbons. So, primary, your OH, the hydroxyl group, is with the carbon that is bonded with only one other carbon. But secondary alcohol, the OH is bonded with carbon that is bonded with other 2 carbons.
So,
That makes secondary.
So now why isn't the OH bonded like with the line?
Yeah, I was expecting someone to ask me that. When you draw them, they indicate that line. Yes. Indicate that line.
So there is a line.
Yeah, there should be a line.
So then only
Remember, some textbooks, they don't indicate that line, and we use those textbooks. But we know that we should make a line between O and H.
But we do understand it's supposed to be a line between O and H because it's the same like C and H. So we do understand.
Okay. They are going to ask you about this. They are going to ask you definitions of primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, and tertiary alcohols. And you see, with definitions, you will quick. If you know how to define something, it's very easy for you to work with it.
And can I ask you to please put it in the correct scientific words? That's the definition. We're supposed to put in our exam.
Excuse me, so what period are we gonna write first?
You know, your school, sometimes they come up with things last minute. Maybe when we come on Monday, they will give us the timetable of the exam for grade 12s. Yeah.
So then we write Friday.
As far as I know, for now, Mr. Benson will take care of everything, because even the paper, we don't have it. Even Mr. Benson does not have the paper. The paper will be emailed on Sunday at night.
What
Meaning,
Sunday today?
Today.
okay, please use your exam guidelines as we are discussing this work, because some of the things are just there.
The correct definition. Some of the things.
I've been talking. I'm tired. I want to sit down. There's some work for you. A, B, C, D, and E. Some of you did this work already. We received the notes yesterday on WhatsApp, and they started to work.
So the notes that so I not open on my phone.
Oh, ish. I sent a Microsoft PowerPoint. That is why it doesn't open. Can I see? You can share that up with them.
You sure?
Beyonce, she's going to share an app with you. Not now, but she's going to share an app with you. Once you install that app, we'll be able to view those presentations.
Now, how do you open your application?
It's not in PDFs.
Yeah, I forgot to convert it to PDF before I sent. So, but then I can still do that. I can still do that. Those of you who came a bit late, is the principal there? Who's there? There's no one.
There's only a red car. There's only a white car.
It's only your car, so it is a red car. You were parking with
A
it.
small Bellows
There's a
car.
blue one.
It is a maroon car. I didn't know see how you'll say red. But it is maroon.
Are we done?
Almost.
Almost. I'm for clar. Huh? Yeah. I'm learning.
So how was the graduation?
Yeah?
How was the graduation?
I didn't go to graduation.
Pictures. I took a picture.
I saw much fun doing
Our pictures look hard.
No, it can be here.
That's why I stayed this.
Indicate it because
What
it's
was
a
it?
alcohol.
What was I?
It's safe to indicate it. Yeah.
It wasn't food chain.
Yeah, it's
It
safe
is a
because
sign.
the longest chain is
It's
broke.
a huge
And yeah. Someone called me here. Before
It's
you.
a sign.
I will laugh it out.
It wasn't food, it was
Even now, food it is
They
just
were-
a
they
huge
were-
sign.
You're asking the same question.
It is a huge sign.
You
People
go need to go get certificates.
No, it's a sign.
Like the mask was
Even if it just a game party. No.
You don't laugh.
Never.
You laugh.
Because I eat that pap every day in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon.
You look like you've done it wrong.
You look at the clap. Oh my God.
And if the that pap is finished, then I eat nachos.
I love carry in, we going home already.
Come by.
Are you
You
waiting?
are necessary to come like you must go back home.
Yeah, nee.
Why don't we don't speak English in this class anymore?
But you really
Carry in, sit down.
Carry in, man.
That poison you drink.
Yeah.
Sir, Mama way. Sir.
What is the longest chain? So if this OH were not here, what was this going to become? A 10. So instead of that last if, we need to indicate these where are these OH groups. So it should be have 10 dash something dash something.
From their side,
I don't know. You should decide.
I
How do we number the how do we number our carbonates?
But baby, before you open up a file, don't you come ask you first?
What makes you to
That's
say
why I open
I'm
a
starting
word,
from
that's
here,
why I
not
open a
from here,
microscope.
or I'm starting from
How are you, Dad?
we prioritize the functional group. In this case, our functional group is okay. So that means you should start from left to right.
Didn't even ask you, I didn't ask you why.
When I say you should prioritize the functional group, I mean the functional group should be on the carbon with the least number.
So from here, sir,
Are you okay, Jay? Are you okay? Are you in? You are not sitting on the sofa there, home. Please,
I don't know, sir.
So,
should connect. Something is missing here. Instead of E indicate the functional. When ufika manje? Ufika manje?
Hello?
Enough fear you should make it like
I don't even
Why
watch
feel
it
man?
anymore.
I'm from watching.
My bra. So my bra.
You ever slept?
I stopped watching it when
Did you consume
after
maybe something with
I
a
didn't
cup
stop
of
watching
zinc
it when she
or
was
hydroxyl?
and I said, she's pregnant.
Hypoxalic group, definitely.
I also stopped watching it after.
You don't, eh? Are you sure? Let's see if I've answered.
So why keep us
At least pass it. And to check tab here. Tabu muki. Something is missing. But now take this one and put it after S. You say dash one. Yeah. Are we doing the last one now?
Yes.
Or we done?
We busy what
Oh,
What number is it, Teddy?
Awusatane, awusubekile.
Indian ago.
What time was answer a question on last name? Just to be nice.
No wonder she's dead slow.
Be careful on the nose that you come across. Based on your scope, grade 12, you won't get an organic compound with more than one functional group. Some of them there are just for practice. Because if you can name E, you can name all the alcohols you come across.
So, didn't answer my question when I asked why does in some of the business the OL come before the numbers? In some of the examples, the OL come before the numbers.
Which examples?
In number A, number E. Because it is actually a memo.
What are you saying? Yeah.
So, it's, you see, what the others is like 10, 10, dash 2, dash OL. Now in some of them,